Alright, hey everybody, this is Levi here from Thebuzzcutboy. Today I'm bringing you a little bit of a question and answer dual comm with none other than
WhoaNellyJake.
Jesus Freak Jake, also known as.
Yeah.
So, if you're wondering why this is Black Ops, I'm playing Grid Domination, and yeah, I was just getting tired of Modern Warfare 3. I've played that game quite a bit. I'm not a big fan of it. I could go on a rant.
Yeah, we both could, but
there's things that are really wrong with it, but it's fun overall. But that's not really the point here. Just don't get your panties all up in a wad. I know people hate this game, and other people love it. I happen to love it a lot, but that's beside the point. So anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and get this Q&A started. Let's get this pod started. No. Okay, so here we go, Jake. Yeah, this is basically just gonna work as I'm gonna ask Jake a question, he's gonna give me an answer, and if we want to elaborate, we will.
Yeah, alright.
So, yeah, first of all, how do you see Call of Duty among all the games in the universe standing right now?
Among them, like
everything from Zelda on the Wii to Skyrim to
like
Battlefield.
fun they are, like how important, like how good of a game.
A lot of aspects. Just any aspect you want. Like,
well, okay, so this is what I think of Call of Duty. It's one of those things like love-hate type of things. Like it's like one of those things where like you love it because it's addicting, and it's like it's the same. If you can do a repeated action over and over again, and you don't get bored of it, then it means it's a good concept, and that's what Call of Duty is. You're online with other people, and you're excited. You get excited when you do better than the other player that you're up against, and that part is fun. But then the hate side to it is, all those Treyarch and Infinity Ward moments where like I don't even. There's so many things.
We interrupt this commentary to bring you an epic fail. Continue.
Okay, yeah, that was so funny when that happened. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know. I like it, but I get annoyed.
Dying when it's not your fault, basically.
Most of the time, the good outweighs the bad, and I still am playing. But like when people are spawn trapping, or all that kind of stuff, that totally lowers the standards for Call of Duty. I think that's when people started going, oh yeah, Battlefield 3, and unfortunately it's kind of like Call of Duty. So really it's like first person shooters in general now. And then yeah, and so I don't know, and it also depends on how many people are over at your house and what time. Like if I'm by myself, I probably will want to play like Skyrim or some story mode at times instead of Call of Duty, because it's the same thing. But I mean, if I have like a bunch of people over, playing online or split screen is much better. So Call of Duty is very good in that aspect. It's always fun like that. But I wouldn't say it wins like overall. At all.
One thing I'd like to say about that is I feel like Activision does a really good job at coming with quote-unquote revolutionary, I'm feeling like such a nerd right now, ideas. Like, they're pretty much the three best, most popular, most successful, if you will, games that they've come up with.
Guitar Hero.
Yeah, Guitar Hero, World of Warcraft, and Call of Duty. Now, I have not played World of Warcraft. I'm not that big of a nerd. If you do play it, nothing against you. I know it's probably a pretty fun game, because I know it's way too many people who play it. So, what a camper. Look at that dude. He's actually playing, too. I'm like, who does that? But, I feel like they've kind of beaten it to death. They made this mistake with, what's it called? Guitar Hero. I don't know how to explain it. They just, I don't even know how to say it. Like I just said, it started out really well. The first Guitar Hero was great, huge success. Headshot. Huge success. But then the second Call of Duty, same thing. The third, these are all Guitar Hero. Third Guitar Hero, same thing.
So you said Call of Duty.
Yeah. Third Guitar Hero is the exact same thing. But then finally, after the third one, which was, by the way, a really good game. I love that. I still remember Jake and I used to go to each other's houses and play that. And then after that, it started to become a problem. Rather than releasing one game every like 2 years or so, they started
Like
just
every
beating it to
second.
death. It was
Yeah.
like every 3 months there was a new game out. It's like
how do you even
people
do
got
that?
old of it, and now it's just dead. No one has it. No one buys it. I don't even think they make new ones. They just killed pretty much one of the pinnacles of gaming at the time. That used to be like the most popular video.
Yeah, I remember that when I was in 5th grade. Everyone
Yeah.
was like, yeah, Guitar Hero, I just got slashed. What now?
Yeah, and now it's not like that at all. And so I feel like they're kind of starting to do that with Call of Duty, which is a real bummer. It's a great game. Now, don't get me wrong, it's still pretty good, and the 1 year at a time is not bad. But I really think what they should have done is made it once every 2 years, made the games more refined, and been able to patch them better and like support them better. And that way, it would be headshot.
And just more time for them to think about
ideas and stuff.
and better things.
Better programming, hint, hint. But yeah, that's what I feel like right now. I know we kind of went like 6 minutes into the commentary already, just talking about that. But that's a really big, important thing. Like, for example, I don't want to really. Oh, look at this graphics. I kind of hate that on the Wii. Look at that. That's my bullet spread. That's dumb. But yeah, there's. I'd rather. How do I put this? I'd rather play Zelda, which, by the way, is a great game. Don't get me wrong. I love that game. It's probably one of my favorite games ever, Skyward Sword. But people are starting to like other games better. First-person shooters have kind of stepped down from the throne of gaming. You notice this all over the place. I mean, Skyrim's still like war-related, but it's less first-person shootery and more.
It's more medievally and like, oh, magic.
And like, I haven't played Assassin's Creed, so I can't really say, but I know for sure that's not so much a first-person shooter.
Oh yeah, that's third person and it's like
adventure more.
Yeah.
Oh, this is such a fail again. That same noob tuber. Like, seriously, dude, don't you have something better to do than shoot RPGs at people? But it's okay, because I was on like a 16 kill streak in there.
I laughed pretty hard at that.
Yeah, so, but yeah, there's a lot of games. The Wii U's coming out, that's going to be great. It's going to be the same as the Wii. Which, by the way, this commentary has become pretty long and pretty much just about Call of Duty and stuff in general and gaming in general. So I think it's fitting to ask, I guess, what do you think the Wii U is going to bring? Like, if you remember right, there used to be, I think it's pretty much 3 generations of gaming. There's the first generation of gaming, which was pretty much the N64, the PlayStation 1, and I don't even think Xbox had like a console.
I think Xbox was a little bit after this, right?
And then there's the second generation, which was the PlayStation 2, the original Xbox, and the GameCube, and those were huge.
The GameCube.
And then there was the third generation, which is what we're still on. Nearly 5 years later, that's the Xbox 360, the PlayStation 3, and the Wii. Now, if you remember back way in 2006, 2005, that's when I was in elementary school still. It was my last year in elementary school, I believe. Maybe it was. Anyway.
No, it was even
earlier
than that.
So, yeah, it was basically the Wii just crashed. If you remember right, I got my Wii for Christmas, and my dad waited in line at 3 in the morning at a Costco. I don't know if those are nationwide.
My grandma, I think, actually.
But they were crazy. That was like 2 years after the thing had come out, and people are still waiting at 3 in the morning to get one. The Xbox and PS3 weren't as popular until much, much, much later. They became popular around like 2009. They started to become quote unquote better than the Wii. But yeah, it's just crazy how that's came. And now with the Wii U coming out, it's hinting we're gonna have a new generation of gaming. There's only been 3 before, and at the rate that we came from, think back from the freaking GameCube, 240p graphics. Don't get me wrong, I love Zelda on the GameCube. Nothing will ever beat it. But we gone from that to, in just one generation, 1080p HD Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. I mean, you think about that.
Yeah, that's not
what will this bring? I mean,
not a good example.
The Wii U is going to be the beginning of the 4th generation of gaming, and you look at it, and by the way, I'm sorry guys, I'm nerding out right now, but you look at it, it's just ridiculous. I mean, now that they've done that the Xbox. Oh, that teammate totally took the death for me because I get my Cobra right here.
Yeah, I want you to take one for the team. How did he
look at this, that loser right there.
Yeah,
but anyway, yeah, it's gonna be crazy because with that happening, that new PlayStation, new Xbox, more than likely is gonna be coming out.
Yeah.
So that's ridiculous. I'm looking forward to it.
I am too.
So anyway, thanks guys for watching this. We are so sorry we nerded out. We got some special.
That's one question.
Yeah.
I think we covered.
Two.
Yes, two guys.
Sorry we nerded out. That's pretty much. Yeah, this is pretty big. We got some plans for the future. By the way, I keep saying Strella, really, dude. The thing that's pretty much gonna happen with this channel. There's 3 main directors as of now. There's Jake, I, and Kevin. Jake, Kevin, and I. And pretty much, Victory Dolphin Dive. Pretty much the way this is going to work, Kevin's going to be our montage / editor / cool videos man. Jake's going to be like our funny and real life videos. And I'm going to be your more daily commentary type person. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. This has been Levi and
Jake.
And why don't you sign out for us? Just say something cool and then I'll end the video.
Papayas.